Why is this thing always doing that? I don't know why it always does that for whatever reason. I keep telling it stay in full screen, but for whatever godforsaken reason, the thing always shrinks down. Anyway, it looks like we're all good. Hello there, folks. It's Tuesday. And if my computer is lying to me, which I assume it is because it has been for a while, today is the 6th, which doesn't feel right. Oh shit, look at that. My phone says it's the 7th. Nothing like waking up every single morning to that. What's today's date? I don't know. I got two answers. Anyway, so we are back, folks. And as you could tell by the title, this is probably actually going to be our final moment in this is that subscription newly tier years, and it's the 7th indeed. Wow, 2 years. Thanks for sticking around, big country. What a journey of brain rot we have been on. But nonetheless, like I was saying, so it's just taking so long to go through some of these turns, depending on how this goes. Even last time, we didn't have a 30-minute break, but we had like 15 minutes of waiting for the Ottomans to finish their fucking turn, and they're still just sitting here. This is the furthest they have gotten. So useless. But with how many issues that we are starting to have due to the size that we are getting to, we are going to have a final hurrah of the Maratha. And let's also face it, it's a snowball effect. Once we finish up with Russia, there's not really much else to oppose the armies to just roll right in here. Obviously, when we get everyone set up over here. Alright, let me take a look right here. You guys are right here. Hop in there, that gets that place under control. Everything down here looks good. My spy. I need you. I got eyes there, there. Oh Jesus, yep. See, it's struggling to go by just with right here, all the fidgeting. Come on, there you go. Alright, we'll move you up here. Give me more eyes. This is the last bastion of the Russians. It's not going to be easy. They got a lot of horse artillery. Let's see. Who do we have up here? We have General Rashad with some Sheik reinforcements. Wasn't there another guy down here? No, there's this guy. That's only a -2. Yeah, let's keep pressing the advantage. The last thing I want them to do is kind of build up anywhere else. If we can kind of keep them contained right here, we can slowly edge our way further this way. Alright, so that would be all the generals. We have General Rustam in Moscow itself. Can I take you out of here? No, no I cannot. Alright, you stay there. Try and hold them down. There's no churches spreading false religion here. What are you? Pleasure gardens. Nope, we're good. You need to be upgraded though. Nope, that looks to be it. And you're an ancient who needs to move as well. Yeah, you head right over here. Churches with false religions? Never. I know, never. Why would they ever have that? Alright, there's the Brahmin herds. 33%. See, still got a ways to go. 62%. We have the one army staying back here to reinforce anywhere. We're cutting off the supply route of the Russians. We have Super Priest right here who just won't die, so I don't bother trying to change those guys. That one little holdout of the Christ faiths right there. Wasn't there... Yeah, guys, move over here. I kind of just want all the Brahmins by corners of places where I'm going to have them go further on. But I could have sworn we had a much bigger herd of these guys. Huh. Oh well. Right then, over here. Now, the thing is, do we push forward and try and deal as much damage as we can? I'm not worried about the Russian fleet. It's going to have absolutely no effect on us at all. Rustam, Arshad. This is Balkrishna. And General Janili is back home. Do I have... No, and that's the thing. It's like I won't have a proper recruitment center until I build up Moscow. Research rise. 2 more points into free trade doctrine. And now we're just kind of putting all of our research into the military stuff. Aside from one into tech. But it's so low, it's not really going to matter. Okay. Next. Mentioning the church makes me want to watch that one new movie that came out, The Conclave. Trade agreement and selective breeding with Prussia. Allied to Sweden. Hey, so are we. Trade partners to Courland. Are we parts of them? No. It's the final hurrah? Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Oh boy, here we go. First Ottoman turn. Oh, it's good. I like Conclave. Oh, yeah? Yeah, no, I've been hearing good things about it. It's like on the one of the good levels of movies, like Spotlight, if you ever seen that. And I'm thinking I really should do some things on the weekends as well. It's just days I'm not utilizing. Even if I don't stream, I should probably like host a community thing or something. New year, new plans, and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, every time I sound like a Debbie Downer on the stream part where it's all like, oh, how many people you got watching? 2. I might go to school and all that. I want it to work. I really do. I love doing this. Let me just lean back here as we were waiting for the Ottomans here. But yeah, no. So even if I don't stream on the weekends, I think probably doing something. I've been really thinking, rolling the idea around of like hosting movie night weekends. Never seen Spotlight, but Conclave was well done. Wasn't like crazy woke. It seemed like it was pretty realistic. Ooh, that's nice. Like I was thinking, maybe movie night weekends. Oh boy. We might be able to get through like maybe less than 10 turns this stream, if this is how long it's gonna be. Fucking joy. But yeah, no, anytime they involve the papacy, not the church, but the papacy, because I kind of see those as 2 very different things. I don't know, if you've ever been to church, I think you'll understand what I mean. It's all like, there's American churches and the weirdness of them here, but then if you go over to Italy, not Europe, not the heartland Europe, but Italy, Europe, it's a completely different thing. The church is so much more, I don't want to say respected, because let's face it, it's not respected anymore. The the Olympics kind of proved with that. When I saw that Olympic opening, I was like, whoa, th- really? And then the director of it is like, well, I just wanted to show that everyone can love anyone. It's like, what the fuck's that got to do with the Olympics? That has nothing to do with Olympics with loving people. Where are the Olympians? Going back onto the topic of the church, it's weird. It's weird. It's like God, what's the Da Vinci movie series? Inferno with Tom Hanks. That one. Oh shit! It moved. Oh, hold on. Let me rewrite myself. There we go. Again, I'm amazed that they call this a riot. Do you know how badly it would be if we called this a riot? And in other news, folks, a riot in downtown California, Los Angeles, had a riot with an estimated death toll of 1,121. Can you imagine how crazy the reaction would honestly be to these things? Aha! I knew it. A rebellion in Moscow. But we are ready for it. This is also why I kind of left General Rustam back here. Keep building this place up. Yeah, we're just going to have to flash build as much as we can over here. Treat beyond whatever I can by where. Hey, big country. I know that. I know that. I don't want to feel like I'm pressuring anyone into this. Shit, man, you've been with me for 2 years. Alright, don't trust auto-resolve. I almost made that mistake just now. Alrighty, from what I got to see, it was mainly actually cavalry, not cavalry units, tank units. Let's see if I can kind of rush down here. And you guys right here, deploy your guns. Good angle. Good enough. General right over here. Stay off to the side. Don't get hit, please. You all together. Alrighty. Ooh, good hits. Didn't break them though. Lancers head off to the side. Artillery just keep on targeting these guys here. They're trying to charge in. Cannons coming in against the tent. Lure them in, lure them in. Cannon fire still going good. Almost breaking them, not yet. Run, you bastards! Nope, double back, double back. And quick cavalry engagement. Cannons target the other set now. And forget these guys, chase off those Streltsy coming in. It looks like they're gonna win. Got a little charge coming in onto the Streltsy. They won't be able to stay here for long. They are a melee unit. Oh god, please don't shoot the fucking cavalry. Alright, you both back off. This guy's still not down yet. You missed with a cannon. All of you did. Holy shit, these struts here fast. Come on, keep going, keep going. What? What happened to you? How did these guys die? Never mind. Guys. 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 There you go. Let him have it. Again. Just a wave of bullets coming down on them. Hopefully the lines are thick enough that the next, when these guys finish, the next line. Ah, nah, damn. I want them to get to a thick enough line to where by the time the final row actually opens fire, the front row will completely be reloaded. Artillery, go ahead and target new enemy. Oh, come on, guys. You've had such an advantage here. There you go. No worries. It's entertaining. Did see someone playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord for the first time earlier. Poor bastard. Yep. I mean, to be fair, when I was playing Bannerlord, there was like a mod or two always on. And like, I can always attest the breaking of the game to that. Or at the very least, I always blamed it for that. Terrible, terrible aiming. Alrighty. You guys go ahead and move up. Or not, actually. Cannons. Good hits. Man, you really don't realize how technologically, put it bluntly, inferior India is compared to the European powers. Because, like, we still don't have our exploding shells in our regular shots. Oh, damn, that could have been a great collateral bounce right there. I also don't like how the cannons seemingly always target the edges of the units. They never go for the center mass of the flag, which, you know, you think you would, because it's a giant-ass target. Let's speed this along. Yeah, you guys can just go ahead and run. Come on, form up. Square up. Square the edges. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that, right at the end. We need so much time to prepare proper square formations. Oh, you all had to reload too. And there we go, the Russians driven back. Keep this going though. We would want to remove as many as we can. Cannons, come up here. Have I played Ultimate General Civil War? Yes, actually, I have. Very fun game. Much more detailed oriented compared to others that I've tried. But still a great game. I love the line battles there. I have not played the newest one that they've come out with, though. I have not played that. It's a blitz. Welcome. Is it still Maratha versus Russians? Yes. Whenever we have the time. And the turns don't take half an hour. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop those cans now, just on the off chance they may think of, friendly fire incidents. Love the realism behind the armaments. Yeah, no, that was a great feature. It took me a while to get used to that. It's like, really? I have to buy their individual guns? Like, after a while, I got the hang of it. Going. Keep on going. There we go. Okay, see, we only lost 49 people. And the rebellion of the Muscovites is down. Oh, fuck. No, don't crash. No. Hold it. Hold it. Fuck. Alright, hold on. I still hear the sound in the background. If we just wait through this, it may come back to us. So here we are again. This is why I say it is the last hurrah. Let me just go ahead and lean back here as we wait to see if this thing loads up. God, I hope it does. Otherwise, it's gonna be long. Hey, there we go. Made a massive difference later in the game. Oh yeah, totally. I loved always trying to like speed rush, giving my guys the repeating Winchesters. So they were very small, but it was essentially like I had entire regiments of machine gunners just everywhere. Is what it felt like in that game. Alright, so next turn, hopefully we'll be able to recruit some more proper units, muster up another army. We're going to make the Russians fight each other in this, essentially. Ah, constructions. Yes, all that in Moscow is done. Oh, swing first, ask questions never. Swords don't do diplomacy. Well, of course. Upgrade. All of you getting upgrades. I think that's everything there. Rebellion in Moscow. We already took that down. Path blocked. Or did it say another rebellion popped up? No, that was it. Research-wise, 1 more turn for that. 9 more turns for that. And 3 more turns for you. Huge amounts of damage with a couple hundred skirmishers with the Praetors would definitely hold the line. Yep. Like, if it weren't for the fact that Moscow could rebel pretty easily, I would be sending my 2 armies over there with Ashard and Rustam. Ashard is still trying to rebuild. He took a beating. So, you know what? Let's just try and weaken them some more. Assassinate their leaders if you can. Sabotage them wherever you can. Nothing. Yeah, sure. Just keep going. All of you keep trying. We got a Russian priest over there. We'll need to take care of him. We do have this group right here. But we may be able to grab them right here. If we do this, this is their last point for the Russians. Contact. That's just some Cossacks. However, as you all know, do not trust the auto-resolve. Cannons! We got some... Yeah, for a second it looked like good ground, but it's all bumpy. Isn't bad. Put you guys right there. Group you up. Boss man over here. It's just the one cavalry. Shame, but okay. Yeah, these guys have also taken a beating as well. Yeah, no, we want to be like right here if we can. Then you guys come up over here. Cavalry, come over there. We're gonna just have to soften them up with our artillery. And that's right, don't forget the swords, move those guys up. We're gonna have to keep the swords all together as well. Some good collaterals. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, no, once our guys get up there, they'll have clean line of shot, so we want to try and take them out. So the question is, after this, what should we do next? Should I look for another mod? Should I do the same mod and just look for a different faction? Or should I take their advice and hit up Napoleon Total War? I'm thinking that maybe there should be a Total War mod for Napoleon that gives me something interesting to work with, and Napoleon is more fleshed out than Empire is, so hopefully not as many issues and not as many aneurysms to be had. Damn, this artillery is inaccurate as fuck. The good news is, however, they're not firing, and my boys are in position first. Good. Cavalry's moving up. Yeah, no, just engage. Go ahead and engage. You have the chevron advantage, but they have the numbers. And we're getting the first shots off. What about these guys? Will they return fire? Nope. You having free reign. Come on, guys. They're getting ready. Okay, okay. Cossacks are returning fire. Engaged over here against the regiment of horse. Hopefully they'll be okay. Good, good, good. And we drove them back over here. Yeah, you're gonna have to go right there. You know what? Actually, no, let's not do that. Where's my swords? Oh, wait, no, maybe that's a bad idea as well. What if they have scatter shot? Artillery, can you please take that thing out? Okay. Come on, tell me how you're doing. You got 59. They're down to 48. Yes, their experience, I think, is shining through. Really? You're wavering? At 140 strong? Okay, better news. The artillery's finally out of place. You guys go ahead and move up. You guys move up right there. Melee. Come on, beat that regiment of horseback. Artillery, focus on the first regiment of Cossacks. Enemy general dead. Great. Artillery barrage just passed through. Alrighty. You boys go ahead and come on back. Chase these guys down. You guys reform back a little bit because there's going to be a little dip in the formation right there. Artillery refocus on the 3rd Regiment. Napoleon Total War, blast the HRE to pieces. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, no, I think maybe I will take a look at Total War, see if there's a mod or something right there for us to play. Because if not, there's no grand campaign aspect to it. How we doing? They've actually come back onto their cannons. Not the best formation for us either. You guys go ahead and take the long way around. How you guys doing? Also, anything to stop them from doing this. Come on. Be like Rome 2 and chase them down properly. Artillery, why don't you go ahead and refocus on those guys. And Hindu warriors, go ahead and charge into those Cossacks. You boys go ahead and move up here. Cossacks are returning fire. Come on, keep running. Keep running and pray the person in front of you is able to take a bullet for you instead. Like, I don't think that's a cruel thing to wish if you're just a simple soldier back then. That's just you wanting to live. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and run up there, take the hill. See, the problem is they just take so long to chase down units properly, I can't bring my cavalry back in to be of real assistance. You guys don't need to blob up, it's okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And you guys go a little further. Right over there. Oh my god, that is just kissing the top of their heads right there. And fire going into the artillery. Miss. Miss. Hey! Oh, 2 of them! Those missed. Those missed. Those missed. Fun, fun, joy. You guys all done over there? As done as you'll ever be. There you go. Now that they're spreading out, they're starting to get the kills. Alrighty, there we go. Go ahead and move up there. Move up right here. They want to be a square in formation, try and fight from every side. Fine. We'll do that. Artillery, go ahead and target them. Melee's all done. Okay, you boys head over here, start chasing them down. Cannon fire coming in at the most appropriate of times. And there they go, they broke. Keep it going. Come on, you guys should be able to get a shot off, right? Unless you all reload. Yeah, you all gotta reload. Alright, fast forward. What are you doing? That's like nowhere even close to a single one of the enemies. Yeah, no, let's just call it right there. Decisive victory. And of course, because they're able to just retreat wherever the fuck they want, they just retreat wherever the fuck they want. Okay. Do not trust auto-resolve, especially with how few units we have. Might as well get every little battle we can get, because we don't know how long we'll have. Alright, boys. Where do I want you? There's not a lot of good space right here. Oh, excuse me. If we can push the artillery up right here, because there's some ridges right here, they can't get to us that easily. We push the artillery right there. Should be able to win this, no problem. And you guys just right up here, over here, and over here. Melee people, come up over here. My one little group of 69. Nice. Soldiers right over here. Oh, that's right. It's the first to kill with all 69 of them. Alrighty. Definitely not going to make it in time. Head right over there. You guys pop up right behind them. You know, why don't you just go ahead and run for good measure, just in case. Enemy artillery is going. They do have a 3rd regiment of foot, so we should be fine. Cavalry, yeah, just go ahead and get over there. You guys hit right here. You guys study right up here. Alright. Back off. Or kind of thread the needle if you can. Guys, get over here. Guys, go ahead and move up here. Well, it's certainly driven them back, that's for sure. Boss man, you're not under fire, are you? Nope, you're good. Alright, go ahead and unlimber the guns. And cavalry charge coming into the mortar squad. If we're lucky, the captain's in here and we'll get rid of him. Regiment of foot, always trying to return fire. Come on, boys, take them out. Struggling against 10, not a good sign. There you go. Now they're dropping. And we got the captain. up a bit more. Okay, cavalry, get out of there. Go, 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 go. You did what you needed to. Artillery raining down on them. Good. You boys, go ahead and move up right here. Who needs strategy when you have shiny swords and chaotic energy? Indeed. That's kind of what all the traders for Chaos always thought. Huh. I could be a master swordsman or a genetically enhanced super soldier hell-bent on serving one god. Or I could do all of that while also do whatever the fuck I want under a different god. Then you read the fine print and you realize, oh, there's more to it than just that. Damn, the warning label should be on the front of the page, not at the back of it. It's like the first Doctor Strange movie. You know, they should really put the warnings on the front of these things instead of all the way at the end. I mean, that makes sense to me. Like, if you put big warning letters in here, it's like any spell used from this book will cause you to lose your soul to the entity you are making the deal with. You know, just like a big warning label like that in the front of those books should just be mandatory. Which is why, like, Hogwarts and all of those magic places with Harry Potter in them makes no sense. Can you imagine that? Having a school of a bunch of little angsty teenagers who don't learn anything about ethics, values, or discipline. They just learn about the magical world. And then you introduce them into the Muggle world, and it's all like, oh yeah, and our young students know, and they don't do this stuff out here, totally not doing these magical items out in the real world because they're properly trained students. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Magic's favorite spell, like the Jedi, is mind wiping. Okay, look, it may just be me, but if mind wiping is what the superheroes rely on to keep them everything that they have in order, their organizations, maybe they are not the good guys. Right into this mass right here, laying into them. And the regiment of foots are breaking. Alright, so we just have those guys over there. Artillery crews, group you up and have you shoot over there. Come on, there you go. Don't run, you don't need to. Boys, go ahead and set up right over here. You guys go over here. And yeah, no, we'll just have the artillery. Forget trying to shoot these guys. They're all over the place. Be missing the shots. Might as well get the guy who's standing still. Okay, fast forward that. But yeah, no, I mean, it can't just be me who is all like, huh, let me get this straight. You're trusting that a bunch of hormonal teenagers aren't going to abuse their magic to any degree whatsoever outside of school? I would also love to see a fight between the modern and the magical world. And I don't mean like plot armor style fighting. What would honestly happen? Like, how would the mages be able to stop them from launching a nuclear bomb? Granted, I understand how powerful an OP magic can be, but there's always limitations, and in warfare, everything is on the table. Especially if you're trying to fight a bunch of wizards. Hear the horror stories of the soldiers. I don't know, man. I don't know. One moment we were just there fighting. Next thing I know, Greg has his insides out and his outside's inside. It's like that one scene from Deadpool and Wolverine of what Cassandra did to Johnny. There we go. Artillery finally getting some hits in. A little close. You can go ahead and back up. Well, I guess that works. And you boys get right over here. Artillery, focus on the other ones. Do not shoot these guys. There we go. Well, yeah, no, disgusting, but not really surprising. But I mean, imagine they're out in the open field of warfare, and they're just around, and next thing you know, one of the wizard's head pops from a 50 caliber bullet several miles away, or something like that. It won't just be all clean and cut, because knowing how stupid we as humans are, I bet you anything someone would just be like, press the nuclear button. If we can't have planet Earth, they can't have planet Earth. Or some dumb shit like that. Come on. They're right there. Just go a little faster. They're on foot. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. It may fix itself. Ah. So, once again, here we are waiting. Yeah, no, this is just a sign above telling us this is the last. Cold War doctrine, if they launch, we launch. Yep. MAD. Mutually assured destruction. And honestly, that is how you keep power, or you maintain power. You don't want to be too overpowerful, because then there'll be that arms race to be like, yeah, now we're standing on even ground, or at the very least, they no longer have an advantage over us. And that's all that was back then. Make sure they don't have an advantage over us. It's like, big country. That just reminds me from that one Canadian thief with the TV, and they're fighting with it, and it's on the Ring doorbell. I don't know if it was a skit or not, but it was fucking hilarious. Some guy in Canada broke into an apartment, was walking off the TV. Owner confronts him, and they're fighting on the porch. And he's fighting, and then as they're fighting, the TV gets launched in their tussle and breaks the sidewalk in front of the house. It's like, well, great, now none of us will get it. It's my TV. I know, that's why I was stealing it. Well, now none of us get it. I'm calling the cops. So fucking stupid. Alrighty, boys. You go ahead and replenish. And with that, Moscow is down to 3 territories, all of which is contained. New port emerges. I wonder what we'll do. Oh, I know. We'll just make more money. Alrighty. Any threats from beyond? Because technically, we're still at war with other European powers, so always gotta watch out in the waters. But General Genili is here. He won't let anything happen to us. Also, why is your army all beat to shit? Replenish. Research-wise, 1 more turn for that one. 3 more turns for the formation. Fire and advance formation. Reorganize formation. I should set these things, the military place to go for the light infantry doctrine, so I can finally get skirmishers. Let's see. You've all moved. You're watching down here. And we basically got trade agreements going on with some of the other European powers, and the few that we don't have trade agreements with, we have alliances with, strangely enough. Um, nah, we won't bother with that one. It's so close to the front lines. Okay, what about over here in the new territory? Anything that I need to worry about? No churches or any other false propagandas? Nope, just resources by the looks of it. Alrighty. End the turn. Let's see how long this one takes us. Ever stream Civ? I mean, technically, I would stream anything. It's just a matter of going through the list. Military alliance with Prussia. Enemies of Denmark and Poland. Isn't Poland one of our big trading partners? No. Wait, maybe? No, actually. Sure, why not? Let's go crazy. Accept the alliance. Alright, here they come, boys. The Ottomans' turn. Alrighty, let me go ahead and pop my seat back right here as we just wait for this one to hopefully pass by inevitably. But yeah, no, I mean, I might. I think I would have to check to see if I even own a Civ game. I mean, I do have Civ games, but let me rephrase. I have to check if I have a much more modern one. I got this heat blanket for Christmas from my brother. I fucking love this thing. Like I just turn it on, I put it on the chair, and I kind of wrap myself around it, and I'm no longer cold. It's 48 degrees, guys, and I'm not cold. It's so nice. Is on the way soon. Seems a revamp from 6 with more detail. And yeah, that's the other thing. It's kind of like the Nvidia thing that just happened, where it's all like, do I want to buy it, or what if I just wait until the next one comes out? Because I fucking saw what they did with it, and it's like, I'm so pissed off. They do this every goddamn time. 48 in SoCal, sun must not be up yet. No, no, it's not up yet. It's only 7:21 here. The sun's... Actually, let me look. Yeah, the sun's starting to peek out. I'm starting to see the baby blue in the sky. I was up in the attic all day yesterday, trying to pull down stuff that we don't need anymore, clear it out, and get the Christmas shit back up there. Problem is, when I was going through it, I was doing it barefoot because I'm idiot like that. So I was doing it. The problem is the stairway up into the attic has like these tiny little nail nubs that are sticking out of it that the contractor's works put in so long ago. Like this is when I was a kid. That's how long ago this remodel was. But they left it right there, and they had like these little nub nail bits sticking out through it. So it's like 1 to 2 rings in the screw that stick out just above the floorboard with the pointy end. The problem is with my bare feet walking through it and up and down, back hurting, tired. So I'm just kind of trudging along. My foot accidentally goes too far into the stairwell because it's a climb up ladder, and my toe fucking hits one of those nubs dead on as I'm walking through it. I swear to God, I almost fucking fell and hurt myself so badly right there. Luckily, it didn't pierce too deeply. Don't want no fucking tetanus shots. But yeah, no, that fucking hurt. Especially when you're carrying shit as well. It's all like, oh god, endure the pain, endure the pain. Falling would be worse. Falling would be so much worse. Between Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Montana, saw the sun for the first time in 2 weeks. Oh God. See, I may complain every now and then about the weather, but let's be honest, the weather is the only good thing about California anymore here. So many of the things that made this one of the most popular states are down the drain. But hey, to me, it's home. But I gotta tell you, not having to worry about tornadoes, hurricanes, maybe an earthquake that breaks apart the entire shelf of San Andreas and sends California to the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, sure, you maybe have to live with that existential threat, but that's not now. An hour is upon us, guys. So actually, this kind of works out pretty well. Hopefully, an advertisement plays while we're still just waiting here. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do Napoleon Total War next Tuesday. I'll find a mod or something for it. I'd live there if I can afford it. Have a friend who lives in Hemet who's trying to sell a house. Oh God, yeah, yeah. Just they're pricing everyone. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. There's an advertisement right there. They're pricing everyone out. Even the people who I know who are successful in life here, just in general, it's just so difficult. Even they all say so. Like we're being priced out slowly but surely. We're being priced out to where it's like nothing but you would have to be a corporation head or one of the wage slaves. And I don't mean that in a derogatory term, but I just mean literally wage slaves because that's how they keep you there. They give you just enough to where you can live there if you're on all their subsidies and struggle through that. But there's no middle ground. There's absolutely no middle ground out here. You're either higher up or you're lower down. Good God, we're turning into Gotham, except on a state level. Have fucking Jeff Bezos coming around and punching villains. How dare you steal my Amazon products? I have no idea what Jeff Bezos sounds like, so I'm just making up a voice. You will fear me. Your Prime account has been deleted. No! That he was saying that you're either really poor or really rich and there's not much between. No. No, there's not. Look, put it this way. If I did not have the support of my family structure when I went through my medical emergency with my spine, I would have been homeless out on the street somewhere and I probably would have died. Plain and simple. Because I couldn't move, I couldn't work or do anything really. I don't even remember all of any of 2016. And then there's like parts of 2015 and then 2017 that are still really blurry to me. That's still so fucking weird to me as well when they like talking to me about these things. You don't remember this happening? No. No, I don't. But it also just goes to show how little you paid attention to the shit I was going through. But hey, we all got our own shit. I'm don't fucking care. Let's just move on. But no, I don't. Yeah, no. I'm so blessed to have a family. Honestly, having a family who loves you and you love them is such a blessing because I just look around me to the friends and other family friends who I've known all my life, and they just go through so much shit together that does not make sense. It's like, wait a minute, you're family, but you guys fight on a constant day? Why? Or shit like that. It's like, I just, not trying to go into too much details because it is their lives, but I'm just seeing it. And it's all like, I don't understand. You guys are supposed to be a family, but you can't even stand the thought that the other party exists. Not that they even breathe the same air as you, but their very existence is an affront to nature. Yeah, see, and that's like a whole other another level of family dynamics. It's like you don't talk much, but you recognize that your family is right there. It's kind of like what I got with me and my sister right now. My sister lives all the way on the frozen ass end of the continent over there on the East Coast. West Coast better. Excuse me. But although we don't talk as much as we used to, whenever we do talk, it's like, "Hey, how are you? How you doing? Why you ain't call me, bitch?" Shit like that. Or how you doing? I saw your pics. What would you like to do? Got a surprise for her this year, though. I don't want to spoil it in case she does watch the stream, though. Every now and then I catch her watching. My sister showing her love and support. She damn well better. I hired her for the fucking artworks. Let's see. We are at hour and 8. I think we've been stuck here for like 10 minutes so far. I can see it still going though. Every now and then I see the flag flutter a frame. Oh yeah, no, I love the artwork she does. She always gets mad at me though for revisions. It's all like, really? You want an ATV in there now? This was for like the Hunter Call of the Wild one. It's like, why do you want an ATV in there now? Well, because there's an ATV in the game and I want it. But why did you tell me that before? Because I just now thought of it and it would be cool. I'm charging you extra. Oh, you bitch. Fine. Nah, she didn't charge me extra. She wanted to, though. It's all like brotherly hassle surcharge, an extra $50. It's like, what? Nope, nope. Come back here. There we go. Mm. Mm. Graphic design. Oh yeah, no, she works in graphic design. She's got it's not Fiverr, but she's got a store page in God, what the Redbubble, that place, and that's the place that does like the hard artworks and decals and stuff that you can print on it. We got several of her artworks and shirts now. Ah, that's what I should get another time. But yeah, no, she's got her graphic design. Well, the flag fluttered again for a second right there. Actually, tell you what, I'll just go ahead and post a link up in the art section on the Discord after the stream, though, because I don't want to risk having this game crash mid fucking turn sequence. Because then we'll just have to restart it all over when we reload it. But yeah, no, I'll totally put her link to the Redbubble site there. Let's see, 111. Okay, so guaranteed it's been 11 minutes now. If not for the sheer fact that I know this thing does work if we just wait it out, I wouldn't be doing this. Hey, I saw it. It moved more frames. Are you getting close? Hey, it's moving more. Look, look. Oh, oh, it did it. It did it. Ah, let me go ahead and reset this chair. There we go. Ah, finally. Now for about less than maybe 3 minutes of work, and then end the turn and do it all over again. Free trade doctrine. Now we're on to the abolition of slavery. A rebellion in Coney. Fuck, I don't have anyone over here. God damn it. I won't be able to recruit anyone in time. If I take you out of here... Okay, they're just yellow. Alright, so they're probably going to retake that area. However, the captain should be able to take that area back himself, no problem. Nope, nope, wait. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, we'll go for that observatory, get another scholar, put him into the main library. There's some poor ass recruitment choices right here. Alright, boys. Yeah, let's just go for sabotaging and try and shut down those structures as much as we can, if we can. There we go, military academy down. Burn the royal palace if you can. Nope, he got executed. Construction. All the Muscovy done is there. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Get the ashram and start converting these misguided fools. Can't upgrade you anymore. God, I need better artillery. Yes, yes, I know about the rebellion. Okay. Port over here in Madras. And that one's maxed out, so we're good over there. Any European powers coming down south? Nope. Lovely turn, Ottomans. How you all just fucking gather here and not do jack effing shit. Oh shit. This one needs to be built. It is so much easier to see them now that it's not all just a white canvas of snow. And that looks like, yeah, what is the true faith of the Maratha? It is Hindu, yes. What about Kiev? Can you recruit? No. As long as that one priest over there from the Italian state stays over there on his side of the river, we won't have any issues. How's the Brahmin herd? How we doing? Where are you? There you are. 42%, 65, 69. I think everyone back over here on the mainland is over 70, which is what I want them at. And then the ashrams will get them over to 100%. Because we get bonuses for the more Hindus we have in our population. Okay, those guys are all done. What's the army composition? Are you better? Yes, you're getting better. However, as we saw, Moscow is on the brink of rebellion on every turn. Do I have a contingent or anything that I can send up here? Aside from peasant levies. Am I going to have to bring you guys from Persia? I'm probably going to have to bring them from Persia. Yeah, because this place can't upgrade anymore. Okay, so if I want to bring them from Persia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, tell you what. You guys are just literally a little bit better than the armed peasantry, but desert warriors. Let's see, morale's at 4. However, your melee capabilities are much higher. It's something. So yeah, no. So we'll have a bunch of desert warriors come up here to try and reinforce. It's just something better than the armed peasantry. Head over here, infiltrate them. Just go ahead and make sure. Sneaky. Doesn't give him anything. Then you come over here. Okay, well, the good news is that Russian force can't leave because he'd be in our attack radius. And still recovering, so that's fine. I have nothing I can send over there immediately, can I? And if I take these guys out of here, yeah, the clamor for reform is pretty high. So if I take out you guys, right? No, actually, you are in the green. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and send these guys up here right now so that they start making their way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking turns. Oof, okay. Once we get those guys close enough, we'll go ahead and bring this army up here to join with Arshad. And the last push against the Russians will begin. It looks like they have 3 armies. 4. No, yeah, 3. Never mind. No, technically 4, but one of them's like a little mini unit. And a bunch of useless fleets. Alright. Here we go again. Have I gone back to Victoria 3 recently? In my off time, I play it. Alright. Ottoman's turn. Let me go ahead and kick my feet up. Yeah, no, I've just been playing it in my off time. Once again, because they changed it all up, they changed all the mechanics. So I have to relearn it. Have to deal with these random ass weather events. So it's all like, no matter how good of a province you made it, it's like, oh, well, you're shit out of luck. Here's a drought that takes out 80% of the crops. And of course, Vicky 3's warfare mechanics still garbage. I had a general who had charismatic, stalwart, and the one that gives him cautious advance. I forget what it's called, but he had all those traits. He suffered 8 humiliating defeats with an army of 20,000, 25,000. Sorry, because this is like one of the very beginning fights. An army of 25,000 against an army of 9,000, and he suffered 8 humiliating defeats. I lost a war that I should have won hands down. I was so pissed off because the war mechanic is such total RNG shit. Hey, Smog, hello and welcome. So, how are we doing today? Well, we're doing good, just sitting here again, waiting for the Ottomans to finish their turn. It's like averaging like every 12 minutes a turn. And that's not with anything happening, that's just with waiting for the Ottomans to pass by. They did a bunch of whole real world whole events. Yeah. Yeah, they added in like proper discrimination in that game, and it's like, oh, okay, it's an interesting mechanic to work with, but after a while, it's kind of the same, really. It just peters out into nothing. And to be fair, I haven't played with every faction yet, so maybe there's differences. I know it's really different in India because they have the caste system. They still do. But like down in South America, not they don't really have that much of an issue with it, at least from the game's perspective. You want those big issues, you gotta go to the U.S., India. Um, I think there's a lot of it involving South Africa. Again, I haven't played every faction with the new update, so can't say. Read your comments yesterday evening. You're gonna have to refresh me. You mean like in the Discord or on the chat and Twitch? Which comment do you mean precisely? We've talked a little bit already, Smog, so I'm gonna need more than that. Nice and toasty blanket. Mm. Bitch, put in. It's always so weird when I think back on that Robot Chicken was like the first version of memes in popular format. I think it and like it's always also amazing like how these cartoons as they're called when I was younger they were always so looked down on, and now with Simpsons being the goddamn prophets that they are, just depicting everything that's happened in history so far, it's like this is fucking weird. This is not just me. This can't just be me on how weird this is. How did they just randomly come up with this? Which is why I still think the original writers for Simpsons are fucking time travelers. Oh, it's moving! It's moving! Oh, oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, I saw that coming. There's nothing we can do. Chicken revenge episode. Oh, yeah, no, the chicken climbing the tower. Fucking great episode. Okay, another ride over here. The thuggies freed up. Go ahead and come over here. Give me eyes on that last spot. More construction done. Upgrade that trade harbor. Even more money flowing my way. Let's see, what are we making? 79,000 a turn. Units recruited. Workers on strike. Successful mission. Okay, I want you to come over this way, take up residence over there. And I want you heading over here to Moscow. Okay, you're all better. You're all better. Okay, if I take you out, exempt you from taxes. That's still a possibility of rebellion. 2, 3. Ah, man. Alright. We're getting close, though. Once we get those Desert Warriors up here to just kind of hold the area for us. Meanwhile, you guys keep moving up as well. And then we send these guys up here, and then we go ahead and smash into the Russians. Also trying to move these guys over here to bring General Balkrishna from the north. That's the idea. Finish these guys off. I love the nerd from the Robot Chicken as well. It's just like the inner persona of every childhood nerd. Yeah, that's good right there. General over here. You definitely need another regiment of horses. Come on. There you go. Swords right here. Guys right here. Yeah, they should be able to shoot over that hill. Ah, mein teacher, my desk is too small. I will need this Polish boy's desk as well. Little Hitler, what happened to Bavaria? Little Hitler, such a scamp. Fucking love that. Robot Chicken. Oh, yeah, no, Big Country just mentioned it. Stop motion animations. And what I like to call the first evolution of memes. One of the first evolutions of them. Oh boy. They're just going for it. And you idiots are just standing there. To be fair, they got some balls on them to charge at us with like 12 people. I'm a gummy bear, gummy bear. Ah! Yeah, no. Gummy bear, yeah, that was a great one as well. Did you finish him off? Guys. Guys. Are you fucking serious? Guys. Disappointments. A lot of you. Alright, you guys, go ahead and start running. Run, you cowherds, run! Nah, they're Cossacks. Crazy fuckers. Got in position. Wow. This is a nice little house right here. Look at that wraparound. Damn, do you know how much that wraparound would have added to the value of that house? There you go. Oh, well, there goes that house. There you go, boys. Open up. Let them have it. That center group, what you doing? Okay, there they go. They're gone. And it's just this group over here battling the Cossacks who are hiding out in the forest. But against 3 companies of Hindu musketeers, won't be too much. You guys go ahead and move up right here. Unfortunately, because of the Darth mod, you have to get really close to be accurate, which makes sense. Unfortunately, the AI is too stupid to really handle that in greater battles. In like one-on-ones like this, where there's units that don't overlap, yeah, sure, no problem. But that defeats the whole purpose of the fucking fight. Line engagements, these literal giant, massive line engagements. Instead, it's like here, fight here and fight there. artillery. Okay, those guys have stopped. Let's have you boys go ahead and move up right over here. And there they go. Yep, nope, they're going in two opposite directions. They completely broke. Meanwhile, artillery's taking out this last group of Cossacks right here. Ah, thought there'd be cannon fire. Alright, keep going. What was that? That was weird. Go ahead and reform. And we'll call it there. Close victory. My foot. Gotta keep doing this. I literally have a clip explaining on why we don't auto-resolve, but it's just, it does get tedious having to constantly fight these little itty-bitty battles. It'd be one thing if they gave me a big battle on top of it, but no. Freaking dumb AI always denying me a good engagement. Oh god. Oh. Now, I feel that that should be the cannon crew's fault. As long as you don't hit these guys, which I don't think you are, so you're good. See, this is a nice open field. Could have a massive battle of pure destruction and mayhem right here. Come on, boys. Come on, 8th to kill. Give me a shot off at least. A shot? Anything? Useless. Oh, we got one person still fighting. This barrage may take them out, though. All the bullets flying right overhead. There they go. And fast forward. Keep fast forwarding because I don't want to fight them again. I think for me as a kid with Robot Chicken, it was Get Your Weasel Stompin' Shoes. That song. I got an aunt who's like who was a super old style school nerd. Still is, because we're all nerds here. But the moment I showed her Robot Chicken, she was like, "This is the funniest shit ever." It's Weasel Stompin' Day. Get your Weasel Stompin' Shoes and stomp a weasel today. Such a catchy song. It didn't help that during that same time, not that far away, not that long ago, right after we watched that, we were going to Vegas for a family trip. I remember this as a kid from so long ago. But we were going to Vegas, and we took a wrong turn in the middle of the night. And I was kind of freaking out. I was a little kid. I had no idea where we were going. And we were driving through this one area because a rest stop was nearby. And so I'm like, huh. It's like, is this where we're supposed to go? I don't know. I'm a kid. I'm not supposed to be directing you. Ain't no side seat driver. But as we're going about it, it doesn't look like there's anything else for do. We'll end the turn right there. So while we're going through it, we're going through this one strip of road. It's dark as fuck. We have grass higher than the car. And it's all doing the creepy waving in the night with the moonlight illuminating it. And so, like, where are we? It's okay, calm down. It says weapons testing range on that fence post right there. A chupacabra's gonna bust out of the bushes and eat us. And she was trying so hard not to bust out laughing because we were trying to find the turnoff point towards a rest stop where everyone stopped to pick up gas and some snacks while we were continuing on the journey. It was the dead of night, and it's all like, where are we going? What is this? That says weapons testing range on it. You're going to get me eaten by a chupacabra. And it's all like to just kind of mosey along as a kid. It's all like, okay, what's the kid do? Hey, you want to sing the Weasel Stomping song? Sure. Anything to make me not think of being on a military weapons test firing range with a possible chupacabra coming to eat me. Ah, that was a great fucking memory. You only need a single highway to get to Vegas from LA. How'd they get lost? Well, this was before GPS and all that modern stuff helping you. And driving in the middle of the night. You get distracted, you miss the turn off point. You know, simple stuff like that is what I would imagine. Alrighty. Lean the chair back again because I gotta wait for the Ottomans. They're having their precious little coffee break time. Not like the British who have tea time. Well, not the Turks, but yeah, not the Turks yet, but the Ottomans have coffee time. Ah. You may. It was. Oh, you know what? Let me correct something. It was either Las Vegas or Laughlin. I don't remember which one. For those who are not in the know, Laughlin is like another version of Las Vegas, but much smaller, more touristy. I want to say because Vegas has become its own animal unto itself. But Laughlin is, it's still got the tourist aspect. I don't know if it's still like that. It's been a long while since I've been there. But it had some of the oldest casinos that were still standing. It had like this old mining town, attache nearby it that had these wild donkeys that are coming around, which are actually protected because they're the descendants of the gold mining donkeys that were used out in Nevada. So they're basically like, well, what do we do with these donkeys? And then they kind of someone realized like, hey, people like to come up and pet the working donkeys. Sure, yeah, I'll make a business out of that, and that's what happened. Laughland makes more sense. Yeah, yeah, much more touristy. However, if you don't want to deal with the hassle that Vegas has become, because I don't know, it's like ever since the movie Hangover that kind of accentuated what a night out in Vegas could possibly be like. Not saying it will be like that, but what it could possibly be like. Just kind of blew up Vegas's modern appeal so much more that it's not really, I don't know. Going to Vegas just does not have the same feeling anymore. Now it's all like, nah, I'll just go down to one of the local Indian casinos over here in California rather than drive all the way out to Vegas. Not to mention Vegas pricings. Now that they realize that they're basically a partial tourist city as well because of their reputation alone. Vegas has changed a lot in the last 20. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I say that all the time. The few times that we do drive out there, every time we pass by, I just make a comment. It's all like, I used to remember when this used to be all desert land, and now you look around it and it's like you have this tower, this shining tower of opulence and wealth, right smack dab right there, and it's just all these residential houses around it. There's that one Indian casino off the 10 on the way to Indio and Coachella. That place is nice. I can't say I would recognize the name right there. I got two of them that I go to. One here in California and one over in Washington when I'm up visiting the North House. Oh! Oh shit, we're moving! We're moving! Ah. There's Pachanga down here, and there's a Muckleshoot up in the north. Those are my two casinos that I go to with the families. Alright, we got another thuggy. Come on. I know they just announced like your better replacement for 90, but you're still mine, so you better fucking work. Alright, we got another thuggy brought in. Repair that. Keep on moving here. Oh my god, really? Millimeters from him. Well, the good news is they didn't bring in any additional reinforcements. No Pachanga. The other one is up in north in Washington called Muckleshoot. Okay, that guy just got executed. Okay, Diamond Formation has been researched. Going to reorganize procurement. Alright. Workers on strike in Moscow. I know, there's nothing I can do until those desert warriors get up here and hold the territory. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, we got a new town, Azov. It's a big territory. I already have an ashram in here, and I have a pleasure garden. Upgrade that as well. Everyone seems to be happy, so let's put them to work. Oh, you do know it? Hey, there you go. Yeah, no, stopped by there one time, and I really enjoyed it. Love the food too. See, that's what it also comes down to. It's like we go to like the little cafes within the casinos because they're actually pretty decent. Alright. Okay. Construction. All that done in Moscow. Upgrade you in Sind. I don't really need the military governors. I just save that for the major cities. Everywhere else is civil stuff. There's you. You're all done. Oh, it was the academy. That's what it's called. Bijapur. Come on. Build. There you go. And last one was that one. Finish with the Desert Warriors. Workers on strike. Successful mission. You're being repaired. You guys start making your way over here. They don't suffer attrition like they do in other games, so keep on going. We'll march on through, take there. Hello, what do we have here? A little lost Russian patrol. Let's go say hi. Casinos have fantastic food. How they get guys like me who don't gamble to spend money low. Yeah, no, it's really weird. It's that, and that's what we do. We go over there to have a good time, so everyone will gamble a little bit. And then afterwards, we'll just go ahead and eat lunch there. We used to go to their buffets, but their buffets just dropped in quality, honestly. And it's like, it's too expensive for too meager a food. But then you go to the cafe, you get personal service, you get a much more better quality meal. It's just better all around. Cavalry over there. My musketeers. My line infantry. Guys watching the front right here. You guys, come on. Right there. And you guys right over here. Followed by the main line of Line Corps. Right over here. Boss Man right behind you guys. We don't really need to plan this much. It's just a small group. Go ahead and keep on moving. Okay, they don't have any melee people. Which is good. It means our cavalry can run circles around them without being tied down too much. And just gotta wait for the artillery barrages. There they go. Not the most accurate fire we could hope for, but what we have to work with. And the idea is to get them to come to us, because unfortunately we're not going to take that hill in time. Not to get any shots off for sure, because they'll just charge us. You boys go ahead and run, take that hill onto the left. This hill's got a slope looking up, so any shots be at the bottom, so at the very least make them come towards you. More cannon fire going off. If we can bait them in to go for us, that would be perfect. Speed this along. Are you guys hidden? No. Okay. Cavalry move. Alright, so the Brodsky breaking off to the side. And our boys have got first shots going in. Good. Another good shot. 7 kills on that one. I always like to just kind of watch when their volleys do go back and forth and you're able to see how many they can drop at a time. Drop another one. They got 5 kills on that shot. Come on, boys. You gonna let them shoot you like that? It's very weird. There it goes. Yeah, see, now they're charging. That was very weird. It wasn't telling them to actually attack. Yeah, no, we're just going to overwhelm this first regiment of Brodsky. And the other lines are opening fire. Oh, my boys over here have the hill. They're fighting over here, and yep, there they go, engaging. Unfortunately, yeah, the hill's blocking our shots. How are we doing over here? You guys, please don't open fire. You're going to hit some of our boys. Cavalry, keep running them down. Hi, Smog. Oh, did you see the robot chicken things, I assume? Find some proper regiment of foot right here against our Hindu musketeers. What'd you think, Smog? Peak American humor when I was a kid. Alright, now we gotta move these guys. Unfortunately, they're just hitting too much of the rocks. boys. Get over here. Actually, guys, reform right over here because there is a slope. How you doing? No, 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 Smog. There's no help when you see robot chicken. You must learn to embrace it. Is that? No, they're broken. But I want and need help. There you go. See, now we're getting semi-decent line battles here. We crashed. All the more definite proof. Alright, one moment.
Sega.
Should be. I-7. So fucking far ahead of the I-7. And yet somehow, the damn thing still crashes. Why would you watch or produce that? Smog, you gotta understand, this was before internet became like a big thing. This was when the internet was still experimenting. This was in the 90s. So, cell phones, all those things weren't around. This is how you got your brain rot, essentially.
There, boys! Bring her about!
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this thing didn't fucking reset me a whole turn behind. It did. Wow. What fucking lame shit. You're all moving, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go again. Let's see. Was early 2000s. Remember Aqua Teen Hunger Force? I fucking loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force. My name is Shakezilla, the Mind Gruler, the old schooler. You want to take? I'll give it to ya. Fry lockdown, my damn, I can't remember all the lyrics. Fry lockdown, bum, I forget Frylock's part. Meet why I got the money, see. Meet why I got the honey, see. Driving my car, living like a star. I sent a dinner. God. I loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It made no fucking sense, but it was the greatest shit ever as a kid. Seen some worse shit, but it's so fucking bad. Also something American. This law was all on Adult Swim, late night Cartoon Network, animation comedy. That was the golden time of Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. A sentient talking milkshake, a sentient talking order of french fries, and a literal meatball that was all sentient with their one neighbor, Carl. Poor Carl. Carl had to suffer so much shit because of their antics. And that one scientist on the moon. Behold, a banana. Huh. Well, that seems pretty tame. Yes, it does seem pretty tame, you fool. Now, go closer and consume the banana. Oh, it's my lunch break. I can go over here. And the professor just runs to the back and locks himself in a blast door. It's like, hey, where'd you go? And the banana turned into a fucking monster and ate the assistant. And it goes back to the professor. It's like, yes, my experiment works. Oh no, my experiment! As it runs out the front hole from the very first episode that the giant rabbit he created just burst it through. Usually Shake's fault. Yes, usually, or Shake related in some degree. Now, Meatwad's the kid of the group for sure. He's always the innocent one, but he's also ready to throw down at a moment's notice. Fry is definitely that one family member who's like he's just on the edge of not being a family member, but because he is a family member, you have to love him either way. And so it's all like, fuck, fine, let's fix your goddamn mistake again. And Frylock's the fucking beast. He's the one who has laser beam eyes as a packet of French fries from McDonald's. And it's just so fucking hilarious because every time Meatwad and Shake are alive in the show, Frylock's completely normal. He's like the scientist, smart, normal guy of the group. But the moment he loses those two, he turns into this hardcore pimp gangster who is just in their apartment with Meatwad and Shake as ghost zombies haunting him. And he's got his collection of hoes with him in his house, just going through them. It's so fucking stupid, but it's the greatest shit in existence. Ah, good times. Good times. You know it's not a good time, guys? My time right here. Just waiting for this same turn to pass by again. Just so that we can do the same battles again. So we can wait for another turn to pass again. Reminder, an hour is upon us, folks, so an advertisement may be popping up, but you may not miss anything. Mm. God, I used to remember when Family Guy was on Adult Swim before it got bought out by Fox. There we go. Now to do the same thing all over again. My thuggies. While we're at it, let's rebuild that. New town emerges. Right. Crafting works. Military tech research. That was a construction report that I just dismissed. God damn it. Millimeters. Agent, go ahead and pull you out there. Family Guy got weird the last few years, but they're getting good again. Yeah, I kind of noticed that as well. One thing I don't like about the new Family Guy takes that they've been doing is that they made Brian into such an insufferable idiot. I liked it better when he was just kind of like, I don't know if you noticed this, but like ever since they did that one arc where he supposedly died, and then they brought in that one dog Vinny to supposedly replace him, it's like okay, let's see, and then it turned out nope, that's not the case. Dewey just went back in time and brought Brian back to life. I think it was like a pure PR stunt. It's like, hey guys, we're suffering numbers. What do we do? Oh, let's kill off one of the cast members for real. But then let's bring them right back to existence. We do just go ahead and rush up here. There we go. Don't mean any shows, I mean movies, not all from Germany, and some things that I don't want to name. Okay. He's always been insufferable, but he was smart. Now he's an idiot. They brought him back because the fans was pissed. Yeah. No, that's exactly what it was. But yeah, and like, I don't like his feud with Quagmire because Quagmire is such a fucking hypocrite now. Quagmire raped people. Yes, if you go back into the original Family Guy and look it up and watch the episodes, he totally raped someone. I'm pretty fucking sure. But they never actually gave any physical evidence, but they did certainly allude to some shits. Like Meg's bully from school. I forget her name, but she's like always the cheerleader type girl, or the popular girl, and she got taped up and locked into a bathroom stall. What was Quagmire's reaction? Is it like, "Dear diary, jackpot, giggity giggity"? As like, as a kid, it's like, haha, he said the line. As an adult, you're like, well, gonna go try and kill boss again. Alright, Smog, but just make sure there's no evidence. No, he really did. Like the stuff they did with him 20 years, absolutely couldn't do now. I remember that. Yeah. And then Quagmire goes off on Brian, saying like, oh, you're a self-absorbed jackass or anything. And it all started because Brian slept with Quagmire's dad when Quagmire's dad got the sex change operation. Oh yeah, no, it's like that character, Quagmire's dad became such a controversial character because of that. But it's all like, I didn't care when I first saw that, because this was before, that episode was before the whole woke thing got into power. And no one cared. Nice. Wow, they just obliterated whoever was right there. And yeah, sure, square formation. That's going to help you out. Now my infantry's just got them locked in a battle upon the icy hills. Meaning Path of Exile 2. Ah! Which boss you want in there? Sorry if I'm like not commentating the battle, but we've already done this battle. So there's not much really to commentate on how much they fucking suck, and we fucking win. You boys need to move up. Go ahead and do so now. Boys as well. Everyone move up. Close the noose a bit more. Cavalry, go ahead and move a bit more over here. Be able to run those guys down. You guys should be targeting the 17th Regiment now. Ooh, okay, cannons, hold your fucking fire. Jesus Christ. Man, these Brunski are taking a beating, but they're still holding on. First line. There you go. Cavalry, go ahead and run those guys down. As long as you're shooting from that angle right there, you should have plenty of kills. You guys, go ahead and move over here. They don't got good navigating American culture. I think wokeisms are out at this point. I think society as a whole is over it. Well, it's just kind of the cycle. It's like when something is in power for too long, the opposing side will just grow in power as well, just slowly over time. It's the cycle, as I always mention. The cycle is changing over. One side was in power, now another side's coming into power. Those guys down. Artillery, can you shoot these guys without killing any of my people, please? That would be greatly appreciated. Go ahead and move up right there. How we doing? Dismally poor. But we've had a proper line engagement that's finally driven them off. You wanted to kill yesterday, I'm stuck at him as he just freezes me to death. Ah, yes, Act 1 boss. My thing is with the Act 1 boss as a monk is that my character apparently is just not fast enough to dodge the howl jump that he does. And again, I call bullshit that for whatever reason, the vaulting leap capability of the monk can't dodge attacks. I totally think it should definitely be able to dodge attacks, because that's a monk. That's what they're meant to do. Man, you guys are in a almost point blank firefight. You're losing. Artillery, change targets. You know what? It's probably just better to have you guys not choose a target. You guys work together, run these guys down. Keep on closing that circle. There we go. And now I'm just going to divide you guys easier this way. Fast forward. There they go. Keep going. I want them all down. Okay. Not that bad. A bit more bloody, actually, because we were engaged in proper line battles instead of using the hill. But yeah, no, Family Guy kind of, unfortunately, really changed, and I think that was because Fox was going through its own leadership issues at the time, and they were like, what do we want to do with this? And they kept on threatening to cancel Family Guy, so Family Guy had to go through like several writers to find something that would keep it close to what it originally was, but also at the same time not afraid to make the jokes. Yeah, let's just call it right there. They're all small. 615 lost that time around. Trait gain, +2 command when attacking on land. +2 to morale in battles. Superior General. European Turncoat, +2 command when fighting on land. Alrighty, alrighty. Can't do anything else. Go ahead and repair that. Well, you know, I just realized I can have these guys go back over here, and I just have this guy move up here. Okay, yeah, this will work out. Have you repaired, and then you keep on marching over here. That'll take their guys. And then General Ashad and Rustam will move up here. And then we'll have our fight against Russia. Meanwhile, you can't move. The Desert Warriors are all moving. South border at the homeland is good. The Brahmin herd has already been checked. Research is on to what I want. Abolition of slavery. Yes, no man or woman on earth, no American should ever be in chains. Alrighty, let's go ahead and prepare for another 15 minutes of waiting. If we're unlucky, half an hour of waiting. But we're almost there. The final goal is right there in front of us, folks. 3 settlements left of the Russians. Yeah, but nah, 2000s cartoons here in the US, there were some wild shit that going on. Now it's just weird. It could be an age thing. Totally could be, and I could totally just be looking at this with like shit colored glasses at it. So like, it's the new shit. Or stuff like that. But I don't know. It's weird to me. Don't get me wrong, there's some gems that pop up every now and then, but they don't really last, is the problem. Because before, I don't know if this was also like another issue between me being as an adult and being as a kid from way back when. But before, it just seemed like the series went on forever and ever. Now it's all like, oh, you'll be lucky if you even get it for half the year. Or even worse now, especially with what they're doing now, which is like just creating the show and then mass releasing them on stream for binge watching. I can kind of understand it. I have a loose idea on why they do that. It's like just basically kind of like you want to feed them just enough to where you get them hooked in, and then hopefully they'll stick around for the other shows that will eventually pop out once a week. But now it's like there's no point because they give you 2 episodes for free, and then there's like maybe 8 to 10 episodes in the season now. I fucking remember when they used to do like 28 episodes a season. Now it's like you're lucky if you get 8. Sometimes you get 6. Mandalorian. Fucking bullshit. You're telling me one of your most popular IP storylines that you have made within the last decade, you gave it 6 fucking episodes? And you ended it like that? Supposedly, they're trying to make a Mandalorian movie that's supposed to wrap up the stories of Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and I think there's like one more involved. I don't really remember or care anymore. But I could have totally seen a whole bunch of storylines involving Din Djarin. The thing is, it's like they're trying to do like this grand world or grand franchise reintroduction to it. It's like you don't need to do that. You don't. It's Star Wars. Star Wars already is its grand. It was a grand world. Now no one really cares. Everyone that I know who speaks of Star Wars is really apathetic about it. It's all like, oh yeah, the new thing is I didn't watch it or I didn't care to watch it. And that's the worst thing to say. It's like I don't care to watch it. That's how much people have grown to dislike the franchise. Like there's a new series out, Skeleton Crew. No one's talking about it. The few people who apparently have watched it have said it's okay, but there's no lines. I don't see anyone doing anything on it. I don't see any coverage or anything. Oh, he was at 10%. Fuck. That sucks, Smog. I was there in that situation. My last fight with that boss in Path of Exile 2 of Act 1. Right there. I had him. I had him at that last moment. But my stupid fucking character was slowed by his ice. I don't freeze, but I'm slowed down to such a useless level. Still a fun fight, though. Bum, 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 da, da, da. Right. I'm just kind of waiting to see what they're going to do for like the supposed full release of the game of Path of Exile 2. Because, like, obviously, for one, not all the classes are there. Perma freezes me every fucking time. Oof. Well, I haven't really been perma-frezzed by him, but I have been frozen by him for set periods of times. Luckily, you can still drink your potions while you're frozen. You just gotta hope that your body can handle the damage. I think you were saying you were a witch class, right? Which that if that's the case, it would make sense why like the moment you're frozen, you fucking die because witches, sorceress, all the magic wielders are fucking glass cannons. I'm pretty sure later on there are some builds that help you stay alive. Like for my sorceress, I got her going for an energy build to where every time I do elemental damage, I can restore the elements. And I'm trying to work it to where every time I inflict elemental damage, I get recouped health as well to try and keep me alive. But in the beginning, it's all like if I got engaged in combat, it was a fucking done deal. So that's always the problem with that. It's like you just need to get through one segment, and then you'll be good enough to just pass it on. Because then the animals will drop down in difficulty again as you enter the new areas of the new act. I think we spent a combined time of like an hour on a screen just like this, waiting for the Ottomans to take their turn. If we take up all four of the turns we've done. You know what? No, that's the thing. I'm going to count. I want to see how many turns I actually did take between when I started the stream to where we are now. Not including the times we crashed. But I just want to see how many turns that would take us. I feel like it's less than 8 for sure. Oh, you know what? No, I should use this saying from a movie that I really love. Uh, More than two, less than a million. Props to anyone who understood the reference to the movie I just made. I'll give you a hint. Ron Perlman. Tonight is spaghetti night. Yum. Oh, I'll have to check with her, make sure she's not trying to cook today as well. Bum 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 bum. Oh shit! I forgot to change the follower count goal. We need to show those numbers low so that people rejoin. I was so happy when we passed that 450 mark. Little by little, progress by progress. Nope, this is just a clear sign to me, folks. This is the last of Empire Total War for now. We may come back to it later, maybe, but it definitely won't be on this guy again. I did think about doing Pharaoh as well, but we kind of have two ancient war Total Wars right there. Want to have some variety into it. It does make me wonder, actually, now that I think about it, what does Total War have planned for this year? It better be something good because from what I heard last year going on, they were struggling, especially with the controversy of their DLCs issues. It's all like, really? You're gonna charge me $8 for a single legendary lord? A legendary lord who doesn't come, who no, apologies, who comes with like 2 extra units and that's it? This all started because of fucking horse armor. Like, honestly, I would have no problem with the microtransactions. I honestly don't. But you need to set them at reasonable prices. Like League of Legends. League of Legends is probably the best one. It's like that $500 Ari skin. $500 for a League of Legends sexy girl cosmetic skin. That's what that is. Everyone who bought that, in my opinion, is fucking stupid. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Yeah, no, that's what we're here for, big country. This is the content everyone has come to see here. The waiting game. And as you can see, we're winning. He may not look it, but the computer is starting to sweat. I see its flag moving every now and then. It's going to change. And in this battle of wills, we will win. Everyone who bought that needs therapy. $500 for a skin. Yeah. Yeah. Mind you, not including those who got it for free or got for promotional reasons or anything of that. But I can't ever see myself spending $500 on a sexy girl skin. I'll admit it, I've bought sexy girl skins for other games, for sure. I'm not going to deny it. But 500 fucking dollars. Everyone flipped the gasket when the horse armor was what, 10, $8 or $12? I forget what it was. It was expensive for horse armor. And it didn't do anything either. I don't think it did. I'll have to double check. Don't quote me on this. So, yeah, let me double check that. But no, I think my worst periods was the gotchas. Remember when gotcha boxes, or loot boxes as they call them, with surprise mechanics? They're not gambling, they have surprise mechanics. But yeah, no, I would say it was during the loot box epidemic in Heroes of the Storm, because I tried playing League of Legends. I liked the game, actually. I really did, but I could not stand the community. I left that community after a really bad experience with them, and it was just on top of one experience after another. And it's like, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this. So I went to Heroes of the Storm when that came out because I understood that universum. And you know what happened? The fuckers canceled the goddamn game. So I probably sunk a couple grand, all in all, for Heroes of the Storm, for the skins and whatnot. Now, mind you, this is when I was in high school, so it's all like, this is some serious money I'm putting in here. And the motherfuckers dropped the goddamn game. Oh, we feel that there's no future for it, so we're not going to do anything for it. Never mind the fact that we were setting up this whole league and everything. Assholes communities will absolutely ruin an MMO. True, true. However, if you have a high functioning asshole, that could actually work to your advantage. Eve is the best example I can think of. Eve is like the go-to original space flight spacer MMO game out there. Design your own ship, mine, pirate, do all sorts of things. That was the very first one and probably the oldest one that is still standing. It has a community on there with, this was a while ago. This is, when I say a while ago, I mean decades ago. When it was still first coming out, but they were starting to realize that they can make actual money from the game doing this. So that's when their teeth start to show and bear and just strike at everyone around them. But they got so bad that the one of the biggest clan heads of Eve at the time, I forget their name, had apparently bullied this one person so badly with his entire community of lackeys that the dude committed suicide in real life. And it's like, Jesus fuck. First, not even going into the issues of what the hell happened that you committed suicide due to a video game bullying, but the dude got on stage during a questionnaire about that. It's like, what is your opinion on that? And the dude just mocked him. And I don't know what happened in the long run, but I'm pretty sure the developers had to talk to him in private and say, you don't ever fucking say that again or your account's banned, because he never brought it up again. And I don't even know if that clan is still in existence, but that's how bad the Eve community had become and how toxic they were. Not even mentioning League of Legends. As far as I know, I mean, it could have, with League of Legends being much more popular over in China. More people play it in China and Korea and all that stuff. So, maybe. Again, Smog? Yes, again. Did you think you were going to get quality content anywhere else? Or are you talking about how you lost to the boss again? And if that's the case, it's okay. Just gotta keep on going. Sorry, going back to what I was originally mean about being like a high functioning asshole. This dude was a high functioning asshole, but he was able to unite like over 800 people into a massive guild that was able to take over a massive chunk of the space in Eve Online. And he basically created his own little empire. And he was making real money off of this thing. So that's kind of what I meant by, like, you can have a high functioning asshole as long as they're, I'm pretty sure, Big Country, you've come across this as well. I know I came across this when I was over at the sheet metal factory, where you will have an asshole. Oh, it changed to Russia. It changed to Russia. We're moving. You can have an asshole who you can't stand to work with, but they're good at their job. So it's all like, just fucking put up with him. You only have a short while that you need to do it. Just do it. Get the job done. I don't care about what he says, but he's the only one who has the goddamn welding certification to do it, so you're gonna fucking listen to him and do it. I know he's an asshole. Holy shit, look at that, folks. We actually made it past the turn. New town emerges. Everyone's so happy here. Let's go ahead and educate them and tell them why life sucks. Hot damn! Look at all these Ottoman allies right here, ready to step into the fray and go charging against the enemy. Okay, you're all good. Yes, yes, I already know that. Right in Moscow. Still can't recruit anything worthwhile. Oh, but we can recruit Bagirs here. Not that it helps us, but... got that. That's you. You're ready for the next one. And you're built up in Moscow. Rebellion. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, so much for that idea. Yeah, trying to recruit people. Alright, we're going in. I have, but being a truck driver, I'm not really around a lot of people to begin with. Have had dispatchers and planners I didn't like, but they weren't my dispatcher. Ah, yes, yes. Alright, you boys, switch up right here. Captain, you have to stay back over here. You guys are over here. You guys are over here. And the cavalry right over here. That looks pretty good. Ooh, good hits right there. Okay, you guys go right there. You guys focus on the Cossack infantry. You guys are moving up there. Captain, move right here. Square up. I'm about to say, come on guys, you should be able to shoot them. Square formation. Brace. Right into the line. Send warriors, go to reinforce. Alright, you guys go ahead and go in. And you guys come around over here. Alright, the cavalry's all tied down. You guys go ahead and reform the lines. Come on, melee people. Get those cavalry out of there. And sandwiching together. They've won. Good. Work together. Run those guys down. Cavalry back off. Out of square formation. Reform the lines. Alright, good, good. Who's this? Cossacks. Run them down. Quickly before they get into formation. Nicely done. Right through that center. Who's this? Provincial cavalry coming in. One of you break off. Go engage. No! Artillery! Don't shoot into the massive cavalry. That's our cavalry. Okay, good. Over here. Dealing with the provincials. You guys go ahead and pull off. Forget that. Leave the Cossacks to their fate. And there they go. They're breaking. Meanwhile, over here, chasing the provincials away. Alright, you guys go ahead and head over here. Artillery is still chasing these guys away. What is with their fascination in going into square formation? You guys can go ahead and start running. How we doing? Still all over the place, unfortunately. Come on, run them down. That should be in range. Yeah, no, okay. Just need to reload. Alright, next group's here. Let them have it. Enemy general is dead. Very nice. Cannons have taken back these Cossacks, and we just got one more Cossack to deal with. It's always so nice when you get it into step firing. Like one unit fires, and then immediately afterwards the next unit fires right next to them. And the fire by rank mode also pretty much helps. Alright, you boys, head over there. Just walk though, no need to run. And you know what, I'll have you guys go right up that center right there. You two start running. Artillery, go ahead and take some shots at those guys hanging out there. You guys go ahead, start running. You should be opening fire any second now. Along with you guys. After you reload, of course, because, you know, why bother reloading when you're not in combat? That would just be silly. Alright, boys, head over here. Oh, come on, run, 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 run. You're being hit. You're being hit by a lot. Okay, good. Charge right on through. And, yeah, you guys go over here just on the off chance you may want to think about shooting each other. You guys move over here. Will they get a shot off in time? Come on, boys, run faster. Go, 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 go. Yes, got him. Artillery still raining down on them. Go ahead and hold that. No more firing. What? What? I swear to God, I just saw a cannonball fly from the left to the right. Fucking weird. Because there's no... I swear to God, I just saw that cannonball fly in the opposite direction from where we would have anyone firing from. Either way, this charge is fantastic. $40 of them dead already. 50. Oh, you idiots. Alright, these guys went against the Cossacks. Come on, keep running them down. Hello there, gruesome. Keep it going. Stop, stop, stop. No, no. Away from... Oh, you fucking idiots. Jesus Christ. I was trying to not get anyone to die in the trap and the fucking idiot just... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alrighty. Reclaimed Colmy. Go ahead and repair that. Excuse me. Alrighty. I don't know if we're like going to survive for the next turn phase, so I might as well do this now. We're going in. First stop. What the? What? 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 I did not tell him to go that way at all. Like everyone saw, right? I clicked right here. I'm not crazy. I clicked right there. And I am unaware of any extra click that I did that said, fucking go here. Jesus Christ. Okay. The reason why I'm so mad at that is because now, in order to move... Can I actually... Wait, how many of these guys? Let me see. Screw it, we can do that with these guys. Right? Oh, God, Grenadiers. Okay, okay. Just can't let them get close. If I were an American, as I am an Englishman, while a foreign troop was landing in my country, I would never lay down my arms. Never, never, never. By William Pitt. Something, something, something. I didn't read the rest. Let me see. A little tree cover as well. Never hurt anyone. And that would give us field of fire. As long as no one's down in this little gully right here, we should be fine. Boss man right over here. Let me sort you guys out. Cavalry. I want 2 and 2 if possible. Yes, indeed. Put you guys right here. You 3 here. You 3 here. And you 3 back over here is the final support. My swordsman, same thing with you guys right behind. Alright, go ahead and rush it up. Cavalry, go ahead and move in. Cannon fire coming in as well. Artillery, target that general if you might. Nope, nope, nope. Supposed to be over here. And unfortunately, that general came too close and did the exact thing that I was trying to hope they wouldn't do, using the gully as cover. Alright, now that they're chased off, you guys pull back. You guys pull back over here as well. We've got them all split up and out in the open. It's perfect. Landing good hits. Completely encircle them. Cavalry go along the lines. Artillery. Target that general's bodyguard again. He's out in the open, exposed. Melee people, head over here. Cavalry split up on the left flank, divert their attention, and then charge them. Line battle's still ongoing, but going against Grenadiers, we can see their accuracy fucking pinpoint. There's actually a little hill right there. We can't use that. Move up. Get those Cossacks. Guys, reform over here. How we doing over here? We've taken the hill. The general's bodyguard is retreating a bit more. That's fine. Right into the Cossacks from both sides. It's a fucking ice cream sandwich. Beautifully done. That's still with the Cossacks. Meanwhile, over here, we have the high ground on multiple sides and a crossfire. What the hell are you aiming at? Oh shit, they're going for the general. That's fine by me. You boys, go ahead and reform. Move up right there. You boys get in there. Keep on chasing those guys out of here. Cavalry move up. Cannons retarget the enemies. Go. Alright, we got him before you could charge our infantry. And that should handle the general. Hindu warriors are engaged with the grenadiers. We'll see how that goes. There's still 132 of them. Run them down! Fuck's sake. One of you break off. Come back over here. Alright, you boys go ahead and reform. Still find the general. He's gone. Go ahead and get these guys now before they shoot. Too slow. You need to go faster. Damn, they reload fast. And contact. Alright, you boys, pull back. Enemy general is killed. Nice. Artillery, hold your fire. You're just gonna kill us. What if you break away? Holy hell, these grenadiers still fighting. Combat, losing slightly. Okay. Alrighty. Nicely done. Go ahead and triple our speed. It's a settlement battle, so they should all be defeated with this. Heroic victory. 418 lost. Okay. Okay, so that's all done. You're right over here. That place is reclaimed. I'm not even going to bother checking the Brahmin herd, honestly. Let's go with that. What games do I play outside of stream? Shit, a lot. Not only do I play the games that I play on stream, off stream as well, like Enlisted, but I just play the American faction because that's my main. Victoria 3, Manor Lords. Hold on, let me see. I think it will pull up the list. There we go. Path of Exile 2, Space Marine, War Tales, Ancient Cities, Loop Hero, Rimworld, Pharaoh Dynasty, Starship Troopers Extermination. There's a long list. Now, do I play them all as evenly? Hell no. But I got a bunch. The pocket watch is still spinning, but now we're stuck on Prussia and not the Ottomans. Okay, nope, it's still going. Alright, now the real kicker right here. I'm pretty confident we spent like an hour and 30 minutes literally just stuck on this one screen watching the Ottoman flag. If we take in all of it into account. Not including the crashes. Okay, let me rephrase. Not including the crash. There was only one crash so far. WTO. I think you means World of Thunder or War of Thunder, the plane one. And if so, actually no, I have not played that one. Everyone's trying to get me to play it, but I have not played it myself. I've played World of Warships, but not World of Thunder. Yeah. Just go ahead and get in a comfy position right here. Got nothing else better to do right now. Oh, Battle Brothers, City Skylines, uh, a lot of like city builders, simulations, RTSs. Those are my usual go tos. Not War Thunder, you say? Oh, I have. Oh, World of Tanks. No, I have not played that one either. I've only played World of Warships. This is dangerous with the heated blanket, with me lying back and my head up into the air, my eyes closed. I can take a nap right here. Because I got this nice, warm, fuzzy, soft blanket that's all comfy like. I'm just having a concern of, like, how do I clean this? You know, color me crazy, but electricity and blankets and washers is not a good combo, so it's not dirty yet, thank God. I Yeah, especially thank God because it's been so close to Christmas. But at the same time, I am curious, how would I clean an electric blanket if something did happen to it? I played both, but take a bit of distance from War Thunder as I'm a bit frustrated by it. Hail the snail. I don't understand that reference, but I'm going to agree with you on that. Imagine you hand wash it. Well, big country, we're modern, sophisticated people. We don't do a thing with my hands. Where's the robot to do my shit for me? No. But it's just one of those things that I figure I would just address when it becomes an issue. As long as it's still soft and able to heat me up, I have no worries at all. Why would you take a nap at 9:14? Well, why wouldn't you take a nap at 9:14, Smog? You got something about napping? Maybe I had an extenuating morning. I sat on this chair, I kicked my foot up, and I overextended my leg. I have to raise it up or something right now. No, that's not what happened in the morning. It was much more TMI stuff, which I will not share in the stream because I'm pretty sure none of you want to hear that. Oh. The other thing is, Smog, is like if you don't take naps at 9:14, to me, what that sounds like is that you've never been to a tropical location. I remember when we used to, we took a vacation over in Maui at a timeshare, believe it or not. And it's just, we were thinking, it's like, okay, we'll do the whole experience. We'll get up in the morning, we look around, and it's all like, you look at some of these things, and like, these guys don't fucking move until like 10. It's like the entire town was just seemingly exhausted for some reason. And I didn't really understand it until I was like several days in, and it's just the humidity and just the stuff out there. No, just joking. I know, but now I'm on a tangent, which I'm pretty sure is not the proper word used for that. But no, there's like these set periods of times in the day in the tropical locations that I did go to where it's like nothing happened, and that's like one of two things. One, in the early morning, it's that weird transition period where the air is so humid it's wet, but it still has the night cold. So as the night cold helps to freeze the water in the early morning, it gets really uncomfortable. But then you have the sun coming up and heating everything up. So that's where it gets like equally uncomfortable. So you got two heavily opposing things that are just going against each other. It resolves itself really quickly. But this is also kind of why like, things kind of wait until like almost to the afternoon to happen, because you're just waiting for the temperature to set to its natural default of just humid instead of cold humid or warm humid. And then afterwards, everything pauses again at like fucking noon for the noon shower. And it was the craziest thing. No matter what happened, no matter what was going on, how hot it was, for whatever reason, while there at Maui, every day at noon, there was a rain shower. Now, mind you, it didn't last long. It was like maybe 10, no, not even 10 minutes. I would say like 5 to 7. And that was just it. It's just like a brief little shower, but everyone just kind of waits out that 1 hour, because the thing is, you don't know when in that hour it's going to happen, but you know it's going to happen in that hour, which is why everyone just kind of waits at noon precisely. Mind you, this was a small town, so they could get away with it. There were some people active, obviously, doing their daily things. The majority of the locals, they just waited out. How warm is it in Cali right now? Oh, it just hasn't changed at all from a nice old 48 degrees. Jesus Christ, this thing. Yeah, just wake me up when it's all done. No, don't do that, because by that time we're fucking going on to the next one. Celsius degrees. Shit. Just going by powers of threes, roughly. I think it's like 13 to 15 degrees Celsius, if that would make sense. Trying to do the conversions in my head is fucking weirdness. Um, by the power of the phone. What is 48 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? 8.89. I was totally wrong. No, don't cancel that. Come on. I'm sorry, big country. Did you just say 0 degrees? Good God. Oh, 0 degrees Celsius. So the point of freezing. So it's 32 degrees over there Fahrenheit then. Yeah, that's not pretty cold. That's freezing right there. 0 degrees Celsius is probably somewhere between 32 and 40 now. Yeah. Look, as much as I love my American ways, I have to admit the imperial system is so fucking stupid. The metric system just makes so much more sense. Powers of 10. What is the point of freezing and below that? Zero. Sun came up and I haven't gone off my truck again yet at all. I know, it is my great betrayal of the American way. Uh, well, in other news, the hour is upon us, and that's the end of the stream if we can ever get off the fucking Ottoman screen. How fucking dare you insult me, big country, driving on the left side of the road? I may be open minded to other possibilities of the world beyond our own, but driving on the left side of the road? Do you think me mad? I suppose you're one of those ones who say tally ho. No, we're not the only country who uses it, Smog. There are others. Mind you, that's because we drag them with us. That's the only reason they use it, is because we drag them with us. But others do use it. It's like Rex from Mass Effect 2. Keep your mouth shut. I'll drag your clan to greatness whether you like it or not. Gonna have a sausage roll instead of a hot dog, huh? Gonna have a croissant instead of croissant? Will you have... Hold on, let me think of something. I can't think of anything right now. I'll think of something soon, though. Canada uses both, I believe. Yeah, but Canada's weird. Canada is so fucking weird when you actually look at them. Because West Coast Canada is where you see the power, but East Coast Canada is so different. It's not. You can't even really call it Canada anyway. You might as well just call it Quebec. And Quebec is weird. Not only do they have like their own set individual laws, but they have their own set individual laws against Canada as well. So it's like literally going into a different state. 51st state, Lamau. Oh, God. Maybe we would have access to all the gold and oil that they have per to proper American use. Our northern brothers have been misguided for so long. Okay, we are now approaching what I believe to be 15 minutes on this screen right here. I just needed to go through, you know what, I don't even need to go through. I could just end the stream. Oh, wait. I saw the trees move. Alright, I'll give you some time to sort yourself out. Your final act of defiance, game. The new meme, there was talk of an economic union with Canada in same circles. Doubt it will go anywhere, but sounds fun. Oh, no. There was... See, that's the thing that I don't like, that a lot of Americans don't even know. There was talks and works of creating our own version of the European Union, but for the Americas. It was like the Alliances of American Nations, AAN. It was supposed to be the equivalent of our EU, and it was having Canada and Mexico and us were the forerunners. Unfortunately, Canada has had its head up its ass for a long time at ignoring all the issues of its own people around us. We are so divided in our attention that unless we have a single figurehead to point us in a way, America's attention is divided across the entire globe and we don't get anything done and everyone suffers for it. And Mexico is run by cartels. So that didn't go too far, unfortunately. Liberia is a puppet of the U.S. It was land that the U.S. bought so freed slaves could return to Africa. Yeah. Liberia is basically, it's all like, okay, we're really sorry that you became slaves, We just fought a massive civil war on it, and I had to kill my brother and his wife and all my other family members who lived in the state of Virginia. So you can understand where it's like, although I did this to free you and keep the union together, I really don't care about you right now because I just killed my brother and all of his male family members as well. So not a lot of love was had over that. And don't get me wrong, we did need to do that. It was one of the issues on what it means to be American, and it goes to the American ideology that we pursue freedom of the individual. And that's why, unfortunately, you also get a bunch of crazy ass shit here. But freedom of the individual is what it really is, the American ideological way. Not saying it's going to be a good way or you're going to benefit from it, but you're free to go about it however you want. I think we should do it. Remove passport control to Canada, and it will help Canada and the upper Midwest immensely. I mean, I think so too. If you're neighbors, if you're a neighborly nation and you have such a good relations, or at the very least, you have absolutely zero hostile intentions. And yeah, I get it. It's all like Canadians are like freaking out sometimes. It's hilarious to me that they're freaking out about this. It's like America wants to take us over. They want to buy us out. It's like, we don't fucking want you. We have enough troubles as is. What will we do with you? But yeah, no, it's like if you're a friendly nation that has a legitimate agreement of travel between you set in stone, it should not be this much of a hassle to go to our northern neighbor. The trees moved again, I just saw. It's ironic though because pre-Civil War Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina were the wealthiest states in the U.S. Yeah, no, it's super weird. 1800s America. I was actually just watching a documentary on Theodore Roosevelt again, just yesterday after we were going through this and we were just like browsing through shit to watch, and that one popped up, and it's like, huh, yeah, no, 1800s America is wild. And that all happened because of the aftermath of the Civil War. It's like, okay, we had our big fight. Now what do we do? And you look into it and you see how primitive America actually was when you look at the Europeans who are over in the Victorian era and you look at the Americans. The American Wild West was happening while the Europeans were going through their Victorian Renaissance. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, this fucking. Alright, you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this. It's not moving, and we're getting into the other time, and we're eating into the other stream time by a lot. It's 9:30 right now, so we'll go ahead and call it right there. This has been some Empire Total War Darth Mod. As you can see, it is an experience. It was working fine, but I guess we just grew too big for the mod to handle. I don't know. Either way, this has been some Empire Total War. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been, I can't say productive. I can't say good because I didn't get any big fights. This has been Empire Total War. I will see you all in a couple minutes right after a little bio break with some Rome 2 Total War and the Spartan campaign, something that's much more movable. And against the Romans. That's right, folks, we're kicking it off. Rome has launched their attacks against Sparta, and we must counterattack and push them back and take Rome, especially before the Massalians take it from us. Rome is ours. It does not belong to any others. Shout out, of course, to those who joined us today, including a big country, Blitz. Yep, Blitz, making sure. And of course, Smaug and Gruesome Dread. Thank you all so much for dropping on by and sharing the love of the game and sharing the love of the talk. I will see you all in a little bit. But until then, you all know the drill. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you might be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say it with me. Neither! Because fuck that sun. I have a heaty blanket that's so warm. and screw those and toes and tiles don't mix. That's the one thing I need. I now need heated slippers, and I will assume my final form. The Californian cold will not beat me once I find heated slippers. If that's a legitimate thing, I would love to know. That would be a great gift for the mom. Always complaining about cold toes. I know. Alright, let's see if I can get out of this without breaking my PC. See you in a bit, guys. Thanks for dropping by.